Sam Drinks Beer, and this is an unboxing. So, today I have received, waiting for me when I got home from work today, my first ever Brewser box. Now, Brewser is a new beer subscription. It's quite innovative in my opinion, because they've teamed with a load of breweries, most of the sort of breweries, sort of big name, sort of hype breweries, as well as some sort of like smaller, lesser known ones, and all sorts of breweries. Basically, in the UK, they've sort of teamed up with them and they've sort of created a subscription service. Basically, every month you choose a brewery. So, and then you'll get sent a box of beers from that brewery. The beers come direct from the brewery, so they're not sat in like a warehouse or anything. So, it's basically like ordering direct from the brewery, basically. But obviously, not all breweries do have web shops, and and also it's sort of almost sort of like the breweries curate it for you, so they sort of curate their sort of freshest selection of beers, and because they want to obviously give a good account of themselves. So so you select a different brewery, so it's good for me personally. I thought I'd give it a go anyway, because I sort of signed up before it went live, and I've got like a few quid off. I mean, when I say a few quid, it was like £3 off. Like, I think it's 38 quid a month normally, and I think it cost me 35 quid a month for the first month. So, and I'm not going to say who the brewery I've ordered from yet, but I did sort of check, because they do sort of give you sort of say how many beers you can sort of expect. Sorry, my cat's just jumped on something behind me and scared the crap out of me. It sort of tells you how many sort of beers you can expect. So obviously, for some breweries, say for example, let's say give an example, someone like Wonder Beyond, you're only going to get like 6 cans because they usually about 12% ABV. But then maybe for like, I don't know, for like say a vocation, you'd probably get quite a bit for your 38 quid a month. So, there's, like I said, there's a whole host of breweries on there, and I thought it'd be good because, basically what I've decided to do with it is choose a brewery I've either had very little from or nothing from before. And the brewery I've chosen for my first one is a brewery I've had nothing from before, and I've been wanting to try for a while. And I did sort of compare the prices, because like I said, it sort of tells you what to expect. So I did sort of go onto the web shop, because I want to make sure I'm getting the best deal, to see if it sort of how it worked out, how it compared, whether it was sort of the prices sort of if I was to say just put an order in, like, why would I just put an order in with them if it's cheaper rather than do this subscription? But actually it worked out sort of about a similar price for what they sort of said you should expect in your box, and that was with like a 10% off welcome discount that they had on their website as well. So I've obviously still got a lot to use if I wanted to order direct. So it's good for sort of getting to know breweries, and I think it's especially good if you're sort of somebody who's just sort of like got into it and you don't really know where to start, so you can just pick a brewery and just sort of, because obviously I'm not gonna choose, for example, Brew York or something like that, because I've had probably pretty much every release they've released this year I've had, so what's the point? So it's good. Like I said, it's good for discovering new breweries, and like I said, not all the breweries on there have web shops. So, it's good for them, and it's good exposure for these breweries as well. So I think it's just a very, very good idea, and it's certainly a bit more interesting than, say, Beer 52 or the like, where you just get 6 substandard, well past canning date, been sat in a warehouse for ages, beers, which are usually pretty mediocre. So you are getting probably the best and latest and greatest from whichever brewery you choose. So let's, no further ado, I've rambled on enough about this. You know, I'll give you my opinion. I think it's a great idea, and I think, you know, they've sort of tapped a real gap in the market, so to speak, and I'm sure they'll do very well. I've heard them discussing it on a few podcasts. So this is the box I got. So let's crack it open and see which brewery I chose. I mean, you might even be able to see the brewery I chose on the box. It's sort of on the tape, if I'm honest. I chose quite a sort of newish brewer. I think they're newish anyway. They don't have many check-ins on Untappd. And they're a bit of a sort of one of the sort of, I guess, hype breweries at the moment. It sort of, well, certainly in sort of like the sort of Facebook forums and stuff, they seem to get a lot of attention. You can watch me struggle. I've actually got some scissors today. God, they bloody tape this up, don't they? That's stupid. I mean, like I said, this has come direct from the... Yep, there's an invoice. Sometime later. Oh, we're in. Okay, so this is interesting. It's come with some cards about the beer, so I can tell you I have received 8 beers from this brewery. The brewery I chose was Tartarus, who were based in Leeds. So I've seen 8 bottles in here. So I can see there's a bunch of cards, I think. Must be about the brewery, about each beer. I don't know whether they include this for every sort of shipment they send out, every sort of order. If you order direct from them, I imagine this is just something they've just included for Brewser customers because they want to sort of showcase their beers. So let's see what I've got in here. Checking on my watch how long I've been recording because I found a new trick I can do on my Apple Watch where I can actually set my phone. So the first beer out is a New England Pale Ale called Quillin. It is 4.5%. They all in 330ml bottles, so you're not quite getting as much as a 440ml can, but I think they are quite pricey usually. Like I said, they're a very small brewery. I mean, they might even be classed as a nano brewery on Untappd rather than a micro brewery. So yes, it's Quillin. I love the artwork. So that's the first beer out. I do like a bottle as well. Not enough breweries do stuff with bottles. Next we've got a Badder. Now this is kind of the beer that made me want to choose this brewery actually, because I'd seen a lot of people had posted about this beer on the various Facebook forums and whatever. And it's got a very high score on Untappd. It's a 17% Russian Imperial Stout. I think they do some variations where they have different sort of flavours in them and stuff like marshmallow and all sorts. But yeah, this is a also the 330ml bottle, which is probably for the best if it's 17%. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that one. Might even have to say that one till Christmas. What have we got next? Next we've got a quadruple called Clude, or Clude. Great art again. They all seem to be sort of almost mythical creatures. I guess Tartarus is a mythical creature as well, isn't it? So makes sense. It's 11.5% quadruple. Again, 330ml. So yeah, apart from the pale ale, they're big ABVs. And like I said, I think on their website these are like 8-9 quid each. You know, maybe a bit cheap, probably more like 5 quid, 4 or 5 quid for the pale ale, but you know, not cheap. Like I said, a very small outfit. Oh, this looks interesting. So we've got Casoganaga, a blueberry pancake IPA. That sounds almost like something that Omnipolo would do. So sounds interesting. 6.5%, 330ml again. I don't know why I have to keep telling you it's 330ml. It's all overall 330ml. Oh, next. Oh, this sounds good. Lovely art again. It's called Witch, and yeah. So as the picture, it's pretty accurate for this one. I imagine it is for all of them. I imagine they're all mythical creatures, which are these things which I've never heard of on the other ones. It's a gingerbread double porter, 8%. Sounds amazing. So obviously a little play on Hansel and Gretel. The cat's just joining the show. Next up we've got a red grape Imperial Saison Achilles. Wow, an Imperial Saison, that's a new one for me. 12.3%. Wow. That's insane. Saisons are usually quite, I always think of Saisons are quite light, sort of 5%. Sort of Imperial Saison, that's definitely going to be a first for me. I didn't even know they existed. Well, I suppose you can make anything Imperial if you make it stronger. Oh, this sounds good as well. So another stout now. We've got Piazza, a breakfast stout, 8.2%. So again, another big ABV. They're all pretty much have been, apart from the first one. So yeah, I love it. I do like a breakfast stout. Oh, it's a collaboration, this one, with Third Wave. I don't think any of the others have been collabs. Just double check. No, they haven't. So last one. Oh goodness me! It's a now it's a. I said I'd never had an Imperial Saison before. Well, I've got two. This one's a white grape Imperial Saison. This is Patroclus. They have actually got a long description about sort of mythical creature. Well, not really a creature, is he, that one? It's a, I think they're sort of Greek god, not Greek mythical. I don't know. I'm not up on my. I think they're all. I want to say they're all Greek, but they're not. I don't think they're Norse anyway. Yeah, so Patroclus, a white grape Imperial Saison. So yeah, this has been my first Brewser box. I'm quite pleased with that selection. Like I said, it's a real big ABVs, and I know some people who are perhaps, might think, oh, blimey heck, you paid 35 quid and you only got, I know some of my friends will say this, 35 quid and you only got 8 bottles. Oh, I can go to Tesco's and get a pack of garlic for 7 quid. But yeah, look at me, and the ABVs are incredible. And these, I mean, they look like premium products. Looking at them, and yeah, like I said, I put 8 beers in the car on Tartarus's website, and they came up more expensive than 35 quid. So I think they possibly, I don't know. I don't know if they may be going in at costs, these breweries for Brewser, whether they're like perhaps just sort of sort of, it's sort of being paid in exposure, if you get my gist, rather than I can't wait to talk into some of these. Rather than like sort of, so they can sort of keep the prices competitive with I guess the sort of same price you'd get if you say you bought direct from the website. But yeah, it's a cool concept, and it'll be interesting to see how they get on and see what other breweries, because I've already got a real strong list. Like, I've already listed several breweries. I'm sort of thinking, yeah, never had anything from them. I haven't read much from them, because it's like, so like there's breweries like Alpha Delta I've never really had. I don't think I've had anything from. There's One to Beyond I've had like one thing from, and there's like, so I'm already eyeing up sort of a lot of breweries which are just for some reason not got just passed me by, so it's good for that. So yeah, no, I would like I said, I don't know what the beers are going to be like. I haven't drank them, but I think they've all got good Untappd ratings, and like I said, these guys are very highly rated. Like I said, based in Leeds, they're a tiny little brewery. Don't think they have like a tap room or anything. Not bad looked. But yeah, I'm looking forward to drinking these, and I'm looking forward to see what the future holds for Brewser as well, and yeah. Thank you for watching. This has been the unboxing of my first Brewser box. Sorry, it's been a little bit of a long one, getting on for 15 minutes. Please like and subscribe if you're still here and you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram, SamDrinkSBYT, add me on Untappd, SamDrinkSB93, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.